What's up with my YouTube crew? And I got a little video that I want to kind of do a little different. I want to talk about me getting a new job. So I always been a mechanic, which was the guy that diagnosed and fixed the issue with the automobile. I always been that guy. The guy that figure out how to make the car start again, figure out why the motor not again, figure out why it's getting low oil pressure, figure out things of that nature, fuel pressure and all that. I always been that guy that figure out why the car always having a problem and how to fix that same problem. And my camera ain't focusing right now. My camera ain't focusing, my fault, y'all. Yeah, my camera ain't focusing. I always been that guy. I never been that guy that worked in demolition. Like say, work for Chop Shop. You know, you tear the car down and then you sell it for said parts. Or you got these independent parts that's going out to different people. Same thing. I never really been that guy. And I actually got introduced into that field with my new job. And to say, I don't know what I think about it. Because it's kind of hard to get used to breaking something down, tearing something down and like destroying the layers such as the wires and the extra accessories that you wouldn't sell on the motor because they stingy. Because they want to sell they want to make sure they make money off of everything. They want to make money off scrap metal. They want to make money off wire parts, cores, which is bad parts. So they want to figure out how to make money off of a lot of different things to these cars, which is a chop shop, and is legalized, and it's available. It's available. I don't know how they did it and how it went so international, but it's a lot of gateways and loopholes, and that's what they did. They created the thing that they wanted to do, and they scaled it to an enterprise, like very giant. I'm not gonna state the name. I might state the name. Y'all drop it in the comment section if y'all want to know, but I ain't gonna drop the name for now because it ain't no reason to. I think the whole thing that I'm really getting at is it's gonna be very hard to get used to taking apart an automobile and kind of just destroying it to get said parts off. I'm that type of guy that look at something and see something within it. Like I can see multiple things out of this trashy thing over here. And I'm very creative and imaginative when it comes to things like that. So I know that a lot of things can be saved, and I know that everything ain't worth being crushed. But I was thinking about the process of how they manufacture cars and then they sell them to the public and then they'll get wrecked or something that happened to that vehicle and then you gotta kind of recycle it. I understand that part, and that's what I had to get in my mind, that everything goes around how it's supposed to. Like, you gotta have a system for everything. It's not just like, it's just not one system. Like, you got auto mechanics, the guys you got auto mechanics, the guys that's gonna fix the car for however much. Might overcharge you, might not, but he's gonna fix the problem within that car. He's not looking towards anything else. He's not looking towards another car to build upon that. He's actually just trying to find a part to fix that car, and then that'll be it. What basically you can do to a lot of these cars that they bring in, that they demolish. I love cars, man. That's why I'm always on Need for Speed. That's why I'm dealing with cars all the time. That's why I like the mechanical scene, even though it's really dirty. I love electricity. I like motors. Not too fond of transmissions, but I like what they can do. I like to learn what they can do. I guess I can say that I see how this will go in a few months. Maybe I get used to tearing them up, demolishing them, and then putting them back on the line. Or, I don't know. Maybe I get used to it. Maybe I get used to it, maybe I get used to it. Either way, I'm gonna have to get used to it. I'm gonna figure that shit out. But always make sure you keeping up on your investments, working on assets, building something for yourself. So when it comes to stories like this, you'll come to a point where you just looking back on it and be like, man, I'm glad I'm out of there. I'm glad I'm out of there. Take care of yourself, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, share the video. We gone.